If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings. At this point, I'm pretty sure we have all heard at least one moron tell us that the F in woman stands for funny. I would just like to say that I do not recall a time ever where a man has told me a joke that was not about sexism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, or just shit that's absolutely degrading a group of people. So if you're a man and you're actually genuinely funny, without it being at the expense of other people's feelings, please drop a joke. Because I'm really starting to think that you guys just use the F in women stands for funny to distract us from the fact that you guys are actually not funny. I know plenty of women who can make me piss my pants laughing, and it's an actual funny joke, but men? I don't think I've had a man actually genuinely make me laugh. I'm serious. So please, drop a joke. I want to hear this. If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Hello, what did the left leg say to the right leg? Don't talk to the guy in the middle, he's a dick.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Why is a chicken considered the best animal?
Because
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
What's the difference between Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson? Well, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, and Michael Jackson, say it with me, fucked little kids.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
how come how come when you put a dude oh gosh, I got it. When a gambling boy goes to a strip
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Oh, easy. So this is an Asian guy who walks into a bar, and then from there.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Hey, I got another one. All right. What do you call a murderer who only kills fat people? A mass murderer. Dun, 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 dun.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
How much does the chimney cost? Nothing. It's on the house.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
So, there's this Jewish guy who has a son, right? And his son leaves home and then comes back and said that he converted to Christianity. So the Jewish guy goes to his friend to tell his friend about what happened. His friend says, dude, you're not going to believe this. My son did the same thing. He left home, came back, and was a Christian all of a sudden. This is a problem. We got to go to the rabbi. So they go to the rabbi and they say, Rabbi, please listen to us. Both of our sons left home. They came back and now they're Christians. What do you do? And the rabbi says, dude, you're not going to believe this either. My son also left home and became a Christian as well. We got to tell God this is like a pandemic or something, right? And so they go to God and they tell God, God, all three of our sons have left home and became Christians. What are we supposed to do? And then God says, dude, you're not going to believe this.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
I was walking in my neighborhood the other day and I came across a crowbar. I'd never seen so many drunk birds in my life. Then my friend turned to me and asked, is the aurora borealis heavy? I said, no, it's pretty light. The worst thing about an apple addiction is you can't see a doctor about it. I went to a party dressed in flags. It was a semaphore moment. My town is famous for this well-known cartographer. He really put us on the map. They say it's the American dream to make your own money. But then we imprison counterfeiters, so what message are we really sending? Fun fact, both colanders and calendars can be used to organize dates. How can you tell that a guy eating a banana is gay? He's eating it with his boyfriend.
Watch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
So there's 3 kingdoms. They're on a perfectly triangular lake. They all go to war over the lake because it's very valuable. The first kingdom is very rich, so they send 100 knights in shining armor with their own individual squires. The second kingdom is well off, so they send about 50 knights in leather armor with about a dozen squires. And the third kingdom is fairly poor, so they send 1 old knight and 1 squire. The night before the battle, the first 2 armies, they're like drinking and partying. The third army The squire hangs a noose from a tree, places a pot in it, and makes a nice stew. In the morning, the knights from the first two armies are too hungover to fight, and the knight from the third army is pretty old, so he can't fight, so they send the squires instead. The battle lasts until the evening, and it's revealed that only the squire from the third kingdom survived, and he won the battle. So it just goes to show you that the squire of the high pot and noose is equal to the sum of the squires of the other two sides.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Throw a gender reveal party with donuts, and when people bite in the donut, it's gonna be red jelly. Surprise! It was aborted.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
What do cows like to read the most? Catalogs.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Hello, what did the left leg say to the right leg? Don't talk to the guy in the middle, he's a dick.
Wait. I don't get it.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
Okay. Why did the Irishman only put 239 beans in his stew? Because okay. Because if he puts one more, it would be too farty.
If you identify as a man, please touch this video and tell me a joke that is not at the expense of other people's feelings.
All right, I got you. So there's a lizard in the rainforest and he's smoking a joint. Koala's walking around, smells the air, looks up, sees the lizard, goes, "Hey, what's up? Can I join you?" Lizard says, "Of course." Come up the tree, they have a nice little smoke sesh. After they're done, they spark up another one, but the lizard goes, "Hey, yo, I got some serious cotton mouth. I'm going to go down to the lake real fast and get me a drink." Goes down the tree, goes to the lake, starts drinking some water when an alligator walks by him. Smelled him real quick, goes, "Damn, smells like some gas. You got more of that?" The lizard goes, "Yeah, dude, if you just go down the path over here to this tree and you climb up it, Koala's got my joint." So alligator goes down the path, goes to the tree, climbs up the tree and goes, "Hey, man, can you pass that?" Koala goes, "Whoa, you drank a lot of water."